How's everybody doing? It's been a minute since I've been live, y'all. Got a little time today, so I just decided to go live. Sitting in my car right now. I'll be live. I'm gonna try to do about an hour or two, y'all. But I'm just here, to answer any questions that y'all might have. I do have a Telegram group. Y'all could. I would advise y'all to join the Telegram group. That way, you can actually talk to me in the Telegram group. We can send each other voice messages in the Telegram group. Y'all hit that like button for me if y'all don't mind, please. I really appreciate it. Y'all know about 2 or 3 years ago, I think I had maybe like 10 gray hairs on my face, and now they just starting to come everywhere. They're just coming everywhere. What's going on, y'all? Any questions? Let's see. Anybody got any questions? If you litigating a federal lawsuit right now, I can answer questions while I'm here. State, if you got a state criminal case, depending on what the issue is, I might be able to answer it. Just general questions of law, I'm qualified to answer those. That is a waiver found in Gibson Street on suits and cases. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. I gotta check that out. Y'all hit that like button for me, please. Hit that like button for me. Boy, how is everybody doing today, man? I'm chilling. It's a little warm outside though. I ain't gonna lie about that. It's a little warm out. Sun is shining today. But anyway, I'll do another video on reviewing my case. I'll touch on that a little bit more. But I need to know what y'all want to know. What types of videos that I need to do that will help y'all understand and better litigate your cases. Can y'all explain that to me? Y'all see me looking away. I'm in my car right now, and I'm sitting outside, and I'm talking to somebody on my other phone and Telegram. Suits and Chancery. That's pretty good. That's really good. I had a couple people send me some messages. I'm trying to think who it was. What did they? Somebody sent me a message. I forgot what the message was, man. I'm sorry. This is random, y'all. I really didn't know I was gonna go live today. I just realized I had a little time to kill, and I decided to go ahead and go live on here for y'all. So what type of questions do y'all have? If y'all have it, if you're in Alabama, please contact me. If you're in Alabama, if you have a traffic ticket and you're in Alabama, because I got a new argument that I want to test out. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull it up. Because this guy, Dre, he I don't know if I really don't know if he doesn't know what he's talking about, or is he just trolling or agent or what? I don't know. I don't know what his deal is. But I'm about to pull up the statute right now that tells you in Alabama that a traffic stop is an arrest. I'm gonna pull it up and I'm gonna read it on here right now, and I'm gonna tell y'all what they're doing. Let me pull this statute up right quick. I gotta go on Google. I think it's if you're looking at the video right now and you want to see this statute, I'm gonna see if I can post. Well, now it's too much to post in the group chat, so I'm not gonna be able to do it on here. But it's gonna be section 32. Let me see. It's gonna be section 32. 1. Hold on. 32. 1-4 in the Alabama code. That is the motor vehicle code in Alabama. All right, now let me see. I got to find the most, because they changed this. So I got to make sure that I have the most recent updated revision of this statute. Yeah, this is it. Okay. All right. I'm going to read it to you. This is the motor vehicle code now. The motor vehicle code. A. Whenever any person is arrested for a violation of any provision of this title, punishable as a misdemeanor, there shall, unless otherwise provided in this section, take the name and address of such person and the license number of his or her motor vehicle, and shall issue a summons or otherwise notify her or him in writing or by an electronic traffic ticket or e-ticket to appear at a time and place to be specified in such summons, notice, or e-ticket. All right, scroll down. An electronic e-ticket. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. What? All right. I'm on daddy duty, y'all, so y'all gotta hold on. I'm sorry about that. What you eating, boo-boo? Eggs. Okay. You're welcome. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm on daddy duty. An electronic traffic ticket or e-ticket for purposes of this chapter is defined as a ticket that is generated and printed at the site of a traffic violation. A violation has been electronically transmitted to the court. An arresting officer, notice they keep using the word arrest. Arresting officer, arrest. Anyway, an arresting officer transfers arrest and licensing information of a violator electronically to the court. The court electronically records the arrest and issues a complaint and summons or notice to appear, which is printed at the site of the offense and given to the violator. A person arrested, if he or she so desires, shall have a right to an immediate hearing or a hearing within 24 hours at a convenient hour before a magistrate within the county or city where such offense was committed. Or if an e-ticket is written, the person shall have a right, if he or she desires, to an immediate hearing or a hearing within 24 hours at a convenient hour before any magistrate within the state, except when an arresting officer cites a person with an e-ticket. The arresting officer shall, upon giving, hold on, let me read this again, because this is what they're talking about the bond at in the traffic ticket. This is what they're talking about it at. Except when an arresting officer cites a person with an electronic ticket or e-ticket, the officer shall, upon the giving by such person of a sufficient written bond approved by the arresting officer to appear at such time and place, forthwith release the person from custody. Except when the arresting officer cites a person with an e-ticket, a person refusing to give bond to appear shall be taken immediately by the arresting officer before the nearest or most accessible magistrate. It's going to get good. Hold on. When an e-ticket is issued, pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. When an e-ticket is hold on. When an e-ticket is used by an arresting officer, a person shall be deemed to have given his or her written bond to appear in court on the date as specified in the e-ticket. Y'all see that? I mean, did y'all hear that? I'm gonna see if I can show y'all this stuff. Let me see if I can show you. Hopefully it'll show up. Let me see if it'll. This is kind of blurry right now. I'm gonna see if I can copy and paste that for y'all. Y'all ain't gonna. I don't think y'all gonna be able to see it. Y'all might not be able to see it. I don't know if y'all can see it, but that is a bond. And as a moderator, report how users. I don't know. For some reason, they're not letting these comments come through. I don't know why. So if you're commenting on the video, they're not letting them come. They're not letting them come through. I don't know why. So I have to. I can try to see if I can figure it out. But what was that? Yeah, that's a bond. Okay. Now it says you'll be deemed to have given his or her written bond to appear. So all you have to do is rebut that presumption, because deemed is a rebuttable presumption, meaning it's subject to be disputed. That presumption is subject to being disputed. That's basically what it means. So all you have to do is rebut that presumption, because they're if you're old enough, like for example, I remember when I used to get traffic tickets years ago that they required it. Let me rephrase that. They would force you to sign these traffic tickets, and if you didn't sign them, they'll take your ass to jail. That's what they would do. It would be unlawful for them to do that, but they'll take your ass to jail. So a way around that, because people realized, or people started thinking that this was some sort of contract or something like that. Whatever it was, I don't know what people started to realize, but they started to realize that it had something to do with their signature or something to that effect. You know, some people would refuse to sign it, but they would still haul your ass off the court and tramp over your municipal courts, tramp over all your rights, ignore every damn thing. These folks so corrupt, man. That's what they do. So the way you do that, especially in municipal court, because municipal court, there's no court reporter in there. So whatever the judge does, whether the motherfucker is lying or telling the truth, it's going to be presumed as true. So you got to rebut that with an affidavit. That's what I would do. You got to rebut that. That's exactly what I would do. Anyway, I'm not seeing these. Let me see something, because I'm not seeing y'all questions. I don't know why. It says message retracted. I'm not sure why. I don't know why, y'all. I don't know what's going on, y'all. I'm gonna see if I can see this message report. Put user in timeout. Hide user from add as a moderator. I'm not sure what's going on. Let me click on this other video. Let me see if it's gonna work, because I don't know what's going on, but it's not letting me read y'all comments. Let me click on this other video. Let me see if it's gonna. Sorry about that, y'all. Live chat. Live chat has moved. Okay, I don't see nothing in this chat. It's not letting me do it. I don't see nothing. Do they require what to do, JR? Okay, I see JR's comment. What's good, bro? What's good? What's good? I don't have a call. I don't have a call-in number right now, man. But if you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask them. How you doing on your response? What you gonna do? You gonna strike their You gonna strike any of their affirmative defenses, or you just gonna wait it on out to discovery? What the hell? Says this message is held for review. Okay, what does your circuit say? I think you were in the 7th Circuit. What do they say about conclusory pleading of affirmative defenses in that circuit? Okay, you filed a motion. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right. Yeah, strike that shit. Fuck it, strike it. Strike it. Like they might they might write you a letter or send you an email or something. Because when you file a motion to strike, now they gotta pay their paralegal to file a response to your motion to strike. That's what they gotta do. So it's gonna cost them more. It's gonna cost them money. They be mad about that, boy. I did that in my case. Their attorney threatened to sanction me. I want them to communicate. Okay, I think that was me. Okay, G Finn, I see some of your comments now. The court ended up getting an attorney, or the county ended up getting an attorney. Yeah, they better. They better. Hey, look, but I promise you, I promise you, bro. Once this case is over with, they're gonna think twice before they mess with you again. I promise you that. They might put you on the do not detain list. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I know. Because you know how to cost them money. Y'all hit that like button for me, please. Hit that like button for me. I really appreciate it. Hit that like button. But yeah, what does your circuit say about the pleading of affirmative defenses in a conclusory manner? The 7th Circuit. I think I know what they're gonna do in your circuit. They're probably gonna do the same thing. I mean, in that district court, they're probably gonna do the same thing that they did in my case. Okay, that's what's up. Filing suits for a couple traffic tickets. Yeah, that's what's up. Man, look, a traffic stop. I don't know if I would say it's an arrest. I know it's an arrest in Alabama. It's an arrest. They treat it like an arrest. That's why they want you to have a. Boy, I ain't got no cash. I ain't got none of my card.
Oh, baby, well, go get it on yourself.
All right. I sure ain't got nothing but my card. Anyway, sorry about that, y'all. They pretty much say the same at the 11th. Okay. So it's precedence on it because there's no binding precedence on it in the 11th. They just don't tolerate the pleading the pleading of affirmative defenses in a conclusory manner. They don't really tolerate it, but because there's no binding precedence on it, the district courts are free to pretty much do what they want. Meaning, if they feel like that they should hold the attorney who you sue, I mean the client, I can't even get the damn words out. But what I'm trying to say is, if the district court feels like that they should hold them to the same pleading standard as you, then they can if they want to. If they feel like they don't think that that's fair or whatever, to hold them to the same pleading standard as you, then they won't. They'll deny pending discovery. Then after discovery, they will make them substantiate all of their affirmative defenses that they're pleading. When I say substantiate, it means they're gonna make them provide the facts to you that they are basing each of their affirmative defenses on, and they're gonna make them explain to you how these affirmative defenses apply to the case and which cause of action that these affirmative defenses are applicable to. That's what they're gonna do. Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. So they must don't have any binding precedents on it. Then that must be what it is. Uh, what else? So you say you filed a response in opposition. It's good that you filed a response in opposition. What else? I think the last time we talked was, I think that was it. I think that was it. Do you know how to Do you know how to draft a motion to strike? I mean, it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. Do you know how to draft a motion to strike? It's not hard. What Oh, back to what I was talking about the traffic thing. In Alabama, traffic stops it's an arrest. Generally speaking, this is when you're arrested. When a reasonable person feels like that she or he is not free to leave, then as a matter of law, you are arrested. Now, they may not treat you. The law. It seems like they somewhat divided on the issue to a certain extent. That's what it seems like to me, that they divided on it. They're not really sure which definition they want to go to or whatever. So I guess they just use the definition that they want to use whenever they want to use it. So let me go on here, because I was posting these cases for y'all yesterday to let y'all know when you're arrested. So I'm gonna see if I can find them right quick. They on my channel. I'm gonna see if I can pull them up right quick in the community section. Y'all should go and read them. I strongly advise y'all to go and read them cases. Here it is right here. This is one for in Texas. An arrest occurs when a reasonable person being detained or held by the police would believe he is not free to leave. That's considered an arrest. That's why in Alabama they want you to sign a promise to appear in the form of an appearance bond. Now they don't want you to. I mean, they don't. You don't sign it. You don't. How do I say this without confusing no damn body? You don't sign an appearance bond now. The appearance bond is deemed to be in existence once the police officer issues you the e-ticket, which is a rebuttable presumption. So you can rebut that. Here's another case. An arrest has been said to occur when one's freedom of movement has curtailed. Is your freedom of movement not curtailed when you see these blue lights behind your ass in the car? As soon as they turn them damn lights on, you arrested. See, y'all think people, because y'all don't read cases, some people, the average man or woman would think that they need to be in handcuffs, and placed in the back of a police car or taken to jail or something like that to be arrested, when in fact, as a matter of law, you don't. Here's another one. It is not the actual physical taking into custody that will constitute an arrest. An arrest is complete whenever a person's liberty of movement is restricted or restrained. That is an arrest. As a matter of law, that is an arrest. That's why they want you to sign a bond in that traffic ticket, a promise to appear in the form of a bond. Y'all not crazy. Getting all these messages. Y'all not crazy, man. I'm getting I would get all these messages when I decide to go live. All right. Anybody got any questions? Any questions? Traffic operator. Any questions? All right. Well, look, I'm gonna read this over again. I'm gonna read this. I posted this. Some of y'all might have seen it. Some of y'all might haven't seen it. When I was talking about that bond and the traffic thing, the traffic ticket in Alabama. If you go and read 30 section 3214 Alabama Code 1975, you go to the end of the third paragraph. That's what you got to do. And it says, when an e-ticket is used by an arresting officer, a person shall be deemed to have given his or her written bond to appear in court on the date at a specified on the e-ticket, as specified on the e-ticket, without even knowing it. You know what I'm saying? This is what they do, y'all. Now let me go and tell y'all what this word deem means. I had to go to a law dictionary because I want people to know this shit. Deem. And you can find this, let me see. Well, I have the case for it. So it's on my what you call it, but I'll give y'all the case in a minute. But what's up, Stank? Deem, to treat something as if one, it were really something else, or two, it had qualities that it does not have. An example would that be, although the document was not in fact signed on April 21st, it explicitly states that it must be deemed to have been signed on April 14th. Deem, here's another definition. Deem has been traditionally considered to be a useful word when it is necessary to establish a legal fiction, either positively by deeming something that it would, that, hold on, what is it? By deeming something to be what it is not, or negatively by deeming something not to be what it is, so on and so forth. That's a presumption. You can rebut that presumption. Yusuf is not lying when he's saying these folks operate off assumptions, presumptions, and color of law. His ass is not lying. That's all you see. I'm convinced that all of these statutes and ordinances and so on and so forth are only presumed to apply to you. That's what I'm convinced. That's what I'm convinced of. Because ain't no motherfucking way. Ain't no way. And they've been getting away with this stuff for so long, y'all. It's crazy. Who is this? Hold on, y'all. What's that? I'm on the phone. What's up?
Right. I just wanted to see what you was doing.
I'm on the phone. No.
Oh. Just waiting.
I know. I'm finna get up.
That chicken was too.
All right, Stuck. Sorry about that, y'all. Anyway, let's get back to it. So, do anybody have any questions about anything? Any questions? What you want to know? If I can answer a question, I'll help you. Any type of motion, any other motion that y'all want to, that I need to do another video on for y'all, to show y'all how to do it. I already know what somebody's going to ask. Somebody's going to ask me to do a motion for summary judgment sooner or later. It's easy, but it's long. Motions for summary judgment, all of them easy, but the motion for summary judgment, in my opinion, is it's the longest one to do. It's the longest one to do. But it is easy. What you got for me, y'all? Final fee. Motion to suppress. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Somebody, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, y'all, but for some reason, I don't get all of y'all messages. Like, I get these messages so late. So late. I'll be waiting for that one, SG. All right. I mean, I probably can tell you how to do it right now, SG. All right. You trying to do this on the federal level or the state level, SG? I mean, it's pretty much the same way. It might be slightly different, but the standard should be pretty much the same on the federal and state level. Should be the same. So which you trying to do it on the federal or state level, SG? What's up, Jamai? The standard for the legal standard for summary judgment, I want to say on the federal level it is, I think it's 56C, Rule 56C, and this is the standard. If there is no genuine issue of a material fact in dispute and movement is entitled to judgment as a matter of law, then summary judgment should be granted. That's the legal standard. When I sue child support, okay. I mean, it'll pretty much look just like the motions that you see on my channel, SG. But of course, the court names will be different. For example, it would probably be U.S. It'll be United States District Court for the Southern District or the Northern District or whatever. You know, I mean, it's very easy, man. It's not hard. It's very, very easy. Very easy. You have the party's name in there, of course. Since you're gonna be the plaintiff, your name will be at the top. The defendant's name will be at the bottom. The case number will be to the side. And then you're gonna title it "Motion for Summary Judgment." You're gonna say comes now pursuant to Rule 56C of the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure. Plaintiff, blah blah blah, files a motion for summary judgment. In support of this motion, plaintiff states the following grounds. But when you're doing a motion, notice they only do summary judgment after discovery has closed. Okay, the whole entire purpose, if you're litigating a civil lawsuit, the whole entire purpose of discovery is to get the evidence that you need to use against whoever it is you're suing. That's really it. That's why they're gonna always 9 times out of 10 before trial, they'll always try to get a motion for summary judgment in there. They filed a motion for summary judgment in my case. Right after discovery closed, they filed a motion for summary judgment. So these are all of your instruments or your tools that are used in discovery. Requests for admissions, interrogatories, requests for productions, depositions. What was it? I think it might be something else, but I'm forgetting. These are just examples. So I think there's about 4 to maybe 6 tools that you use to get the evidence that you need in discovery. Once you get that, they're going to ask you questions that are relevant. Like when you're doing discovery, you need to ask questions that are relevant to proving the material facts in your complaint or the material allegations in your complaint. That's what you're doing. That's all you are doing. Regarding late messages, unless we tap the video and make sure the live icon has a red beam, we're not watching you live. We could be seconds or minutes behind. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that, SG. But anyway, they're trying to get facts to use against you to prove their affirmative defenses that they have claimed, and you're trying to get facts to use against them in support of your causes and actions. That's all you're doing. So once everybody has gotten all of the facts to the case or whatever, then they will file a motion for summary judgment, and you have to cite in support of your argument documents that party has given you in support of why you think your motion for summary judgment should be granted. And you have to cite case law also. It's like you got to file a brief and all that shit, man. That's why they long as hell to do, but you can do it. They're the longest ones. That's really it. That is all you're doing for a motion for summary judgment. You're trying to dispose of the case before going to trial on a motion for summary judgment. That's what you're doing. That's why they'll file a like if you don't plead a really good case in your complaint, they'll normally move for summary judgment in the form of a motion to dismiss or something like that, because you didn't plead facts to show that a clearly established constitutionally protected right of which a reasonable officer would have known has been violated. You know what I'm saying? But summary judgment, all that stuff is easy, man. It is all easy. It's long as hell though, boy. You might be doing, man, look, you might be doing that motion for summary judgment for 3 weeks. Working on just that one motion for 3 weeks or a month. But if you know the facts of your case, who better to argue this shit than you? You know, if you know the facts, can't nobody argue this case better than you if you know the facts of your case, especially if you got the case law in support of your argument. Easy. It's open and shut, man. This stuff is easy, man. Y'all can do this, man. It's easy. I can't wait till I can file another lawsuit against a motherfucker. I can't wait. I ain't get a traffic ticket in I don't know how long. That's why I'm asking somebody else to let me try to work my new argument out for their case if they want to try it and fight it. Because I ain't got a traffic ticket, and I'm trying to get one. I be trying to get. I don't intentionally try, but sometimes hold on, what was this? So because I've learned by investigating years and losing, I noticed the biggest key to holding them liable or ensuring the case goes forward under the is the Monell doctrine. Yeah. I don't know if you're watching, Jose, but yeah, that's right. How would you add a Monell doctrine to the complaint to explain the liability by way of policy? Man, look, that Monell claim, JR, you have to be very detailed in that Monell claim to a certain extent. On a scale of 1 to 10 of how detailed you need to be, in my opinion, I think it needs to be at least maybe about I would say anybody from about a 5 to maybe a 7 when you're trying to establish a policy or custom or policy, custom, usage or something like that to get the city on a Monell claim. I just explained the fact that denied me a protected right and it as a policy. I'm not sure if it's sufficient. Jerome, if you're watching this live, I don't have a call-in number for y'all, man. I didn't even know I was gonna do this live, man. It says I must have missed discovery with my contesting tax return and passport withholding. I never got a notice for discovery, but they filed a motion to dismiss 4 or 5 months after I sent the appeal. Well, I know you have a right to discovery. Any type of evidence that they're trying to use against you, you have a right to contest the veracity of that evidence. They can't use it if they can't use it against you and not give it to you. I think that's a Brady. If it's a criminal case, I think that's a Brady violation. They did it when I was planning a motion for summary judgment. Okay. Hold on, y'all. What's up, boo? Who? How you put your shoes on the wrong feet?
It's come on.
I'm busy right now.
No, my auntie wants you.
All right, tell her to give me like 20 minutes.
Well,
I'm busy right now, boo-boo. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. I told y'all I'm on daddy duty and uncle duty and all types of duties. What was it at? That Monell claim? Jr. How did you plead? How did you plead your money or claim, Jr.? I think that was you who had a money or claim, wasn't it? Was it, Jr.? I think it was you. Man, I be doing well. Like, if you subscribe to my not subscribe, but if you joined my Telegram group, some people in there, because I value people's privacy, so I always tell them to just send me a message privately, or I'll message them privately. But when I talk to them, 30, they ain't gonna let me go. I'm probably 20, whatever. Anyway, um, the, the just the corruption that I hear these people who have been whose rights have been violated is just crazy. It's crazy, y'all. And I don't know. Honestly, I don't even be knowing where to start, because these people, they really don't be knowing, what they doing, and they trying, they really trying to get answers, and they trying to find out how to get a remedy. And some of this stuff is just crazy, y'all. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That's why this shit need to stop. I just wish there was enough people to just, like, I wish everywhere, all over the country, in every so-called state, simultaneously at the same time, motherfuckers just file a civil rights lawsuit, and all of them win. Every time somebody file one, they win. That's why I need to get these ebooks did for y'all, man. I really want to do these ebooks for y'all. I guarantee you're going to get a settlement. If you got a good, fair district judge and magistrate judge, stuff like that, you can get a settlement. You can go to trial and you can win. I really believe that. I'm still trying to know when I should file something, but no one will let me know exactly what I should do on this end. So Miss G, I'm gonna call you Miss G. You said your attorney, he just told you to wait and relax. I'm assuming because, if I'm not mistaken, I think the last time I did a video or something, you said that the defendants or whatever, who were claiming to be defendant, whatever, they filed a notice of appeal. They appealed your case. And so your attorney, he just wants you to wait until the appellate court rules on the issue. What did they file an appeal to? On what grounds did they file an appeal? What grounds did they file an appeal? They probably want me to go and get this ice. That's probably what it is. I was supposed to go and get some ice, and I forgot. I advise all of y'all to go and read these cases so you can know when you are arrested. Go read these cases. You need to go and read these cases. This will help you understand and better prepare your defenses in a case. Know what to say and what not to say. Y'all need to go and read these cases. So what was it? All right. Do anybody have any questions, man? We got a few people watching right now. I just want to make sure nobody have any questions. On a good note, the local PD stopped pulling me over for not having registration. Well, that's good, SG. That's good. Next time they pull you over, though, and they don't write you a ticket, sue their ass. You need to show them that you mean business. I would sue their ass right now if I was you. If you can prove that they keep pulling you over, for not allegedly having vehicle registration or whatever, but they're not writing you a ticket, I would just file a lawsuit against their ass and say they keep pulling me over, harassing me. I don't know why they stopping me, but I want this to stop. They have a policy or custom of doing this. It seems to me because they have done this to me at least 3 to 5 times or whatever, and I sue their ass. That's what I do. I bet you they won't pull your ass over no more. Not for free. I bet you they won't. I bet you. If I can get stopped by the police right now, if that police officer does not issue me a ticket, even if they do, I'm suing their ass. I'm going to sue your ass. You going to leave me alone. Because I know what's going on. You can file a lawsuit against these people, lose the lawsuit, and still get put on the do not detain list. Because you costing them money. So I told them I would sue the officers, the department, and the city if they kept doing it. They stopped after that. There you go. That's another way to do it. Good job. Good job. How the fuck they gonna tell you? Man, these folks are crazy. Crazy. Did y'all see that video that I did when I was reading to y'all? When I showed y'all, I was showing you a city charter. Did any of y'all see that video? I didn't go. I thought somebody was calling me. I didn't go through all of the video. I mean, I didn't go through all of the charter, but I just wanted to show y'all certain parts in there that I thought that y'all needed to see. Because the city or town and county, they're administrative agencies. They're administrative agencies. That is what the fuck they are. They are corporate entities. So if they are corporate entities, okay, how the fuck can any of these statutes and any of these ordinances lawfully apply to you if you are not a member in any way whatsoever of that administration? Walmart cannot force their corporate policy on you. Burger King cannot enforce their corporate policy on you. Exxon cannot enforce their corporate policy on you. I can't even find the definition. I've been looking for the term. I've been looking for a definition for the term public policy, and I just can't find them. Let me read y'all this shit. Now, Rebecca Towns, now you know today ain't your birthday. I done seen that comment on this video, on some more of my lives. Now you know today ain't your birthday. You need to cut that out. Unless every day is your birthday. Let me read y'all something. Cause I don't know what the hell public policy is. I ain't found it yet. All right. I don't know what the hell public policy is. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Here it is right here. Now I was doing some research and I couldn't find it. I couldn't find no definition on what the fuck corporate policy is. I mean, public policy is. I think public policy is synonymous with corporate policy. Yeah. I mean, shit. There's a lot of definitions for public, but here this is what I found. SG. This is very interesting. This was in Michigan from 1969. This is what some judge or whatever held in the court, in some administrative court in 1969. All right, 1969 now. For definition of the meaning of the term public policy, we turn to 50 CJ Public Policy, Section 62, page 857 through 859. The term public policy, being of such vague and uncertain meaning and of such variable quantity, has frequently been said not to be susceptible of exact or precise definition. And some courts have said that no exact or precise definition has ever been given or can be found. So what the fuck is public policy? because I don't know what it is. Yeah, Jr. All right. Now the feds, when you litigating in federal court, even though these motherfuckers corrupt, they will go by the book. Okay. Majority of the time they'll go by the book. So all of the evidence that you ask for, Jr., it needs to be relevant to proving your point, your case. If it's not relevant, you might not get it. You might not get it. There is, well, you know what? I take that back because they changed that rule. Damn, what is it? If I can find that damn rule, I can tell it to you right now. Let me see if I can find that rule. Discovery rule. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Because I think I want to say that they broadened discovery now and made it to where almost anything is discoverable. I think they did, to where almost anything is discoverable. But just because it's discoverable doesn't mean it's admissible. Meaning just because you can get the evidence from the other party doesn't mean that the evidence is admissible, or to what I'm trying to say is doesn't mean you can use the evidence against the other party if it violates the federal rules of evidence. That's what I'm trying to say. SG. It's whatever they say it to be for U.S. citizens anyway. Shit, you might be right, SG, because I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I can't find it. I can't find it. I don't know what the hell it is. Let me see if I can find this rule for you, JR. Federal Rules of Civil Procedure. Discovery. I think they changed it. Trying to find out where it's at. Disclosures and Discovery, Title 5, Duty to General Provisions. Okay, let me try. I think it's Rule 26. Let me see. Okay, that's the initial disclosures. They're going to make you do initial disclosures too, SG. If you haven't already, they're going to make you do initial disclosures. Where is it at? Time for initial disclosures. Witnesses, time to disclose expert testimony. Damn, I'm trying to, I don't know. I can't think of the damn rule. Okay, here it is right here. So it's Rule B, Discovery, Scope, and Limit, B1. So it'll be 20, I think it's 26 B1. Scope in general. Unless otherwise limited by the court, the scope of discovery is as follows. Parties may obtain discovery regarding any non-privileged matter that is relevant to a party's claim or defense and proportional to the needs of the case. Considering the importance of the issues at stake in the action, the amount in controversy, the parties' relative access to the relevant information, the parties' resources, the importance of discovery in resolving the issues, and whether the burden or expense of the proposed discovery outweighs its likely benefit. Okay, yeah, that was it. That was it. So you need to go and read. You need to go and read. What is it? B1? I think it's B1. Yeah. Rule 26 B1 of the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure. That's the one you need to do. Yeah, you're right on that. JR, you got to do your research on that Monell claim. You got to. You can get them, though. You can get them, but you're going to have to do your research on it. You damn sure can get them. Okay, I think I was talking about yeah, I was talking about public policy. I don't know what it is, y'all. I don't know what I know somebody need to if it ever comes down to a point to where I have to do it, if I'm litigating the case and I need them to give me a definition, a sound, concrete scope of the definition for public policy, because they tell you statutes are public policy. Okay, well, if the people are sovereign without subjects, then how can the people be subject to public servants? It makes zero sense to me. That shit don't even make sense, because they tell you that the people are sovereign without subjects, meaning without I guess citizens or slaves or whatever the hell you want to call it. I'll read that was planning to do it after the clerk's practice, but I'll read rules of evidence first, not the people. Yeah, you need to you got to read the rules of evidence. The rules of the federal rules of evidence governs the admissibility or inadmissibility of evidence. So, like, let's say if you got a witness that want to come in and testify, but this witness doesn't have firsthand personal knowledge, or either they're not competent to testify. The federal rules of evidence say they have to be competent to testify and they have to have firsthand personal knowledge. If they don't have that, then they can't testify. Yeah, I was talking to you, Miss G. It must be a long delay in here then, because I asked that question. I was talking to you probably about 10 minutes ago, or almost 10 minutes ago. That's good, JR. That's good. Also, just to let you know, JR, if these police officers, if they violate any of the general orders for that police department, you can sue them for that, because that's considered clearly established law too, of which a reasonable officer would have known. If they violate the general orders of the police department, yeah. It doesn't have to be a statute. She won't hear that for 10 minutes then. Damn. Who, me? Oh, boy. JR, back to you, JR. I almost forgot. Rule 26B1, JR. Okay, Miss G, she said the appellate court is. Well, did your attorney, when they appealed the case, Miss G, did he file a response challenging their grounds for appeal? Hey, I'm gonna get off topic a little bit right here. Well, when we can talk about anything. In my group, my Telegram group, there's a guy. Now he was telling me that a traffic ticket is a security, and I'm trying to find out what elements make it a security, because I do believe the jurisdiction in which it's prosecuted under plays a very big part in what makes these all of these so-called criminal cases civil. Is the jurisdiction in which they're prosecuted under. So can anybody tell me anything about that? I have a hearing to terminate support next month, so I need to be ready for them. True that, SG. So you got a hearing to terminate child support. Damn. I wish I had some advice for you. Ice can wait. Ice. Ice can wait. What the hell you talking about? What you talking about, JL? I need to go get a haircut. Oh, okay. So you have to get the police policy and procedure manual. Public debt. Public debt. Add the relevant factors to your complaint. True that. I'm proud of you, JR. You've been doing your research, man. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, man. Don't give up. Do not give up. Y'all hit that like button for me if y'all haven't already. Please hit that like button for me. Do not give up. When you like, now that you're in this, like once you start going through discovery, JR, you're gonna see how they do it. Because you're gonna talk to not the prosecutor, you're gonna talk to the attorney, he gonna talk to you. Any type of evidence he's trying to get admitted, he's got to give the evidence to you. Y'all gonna talk throughout the whole entire case. Y'all probably ain't had that the meeting of the parties yet, where you're gonna have to go and actually meet him, probably at his law firm, and discuss how the gonna go, like how long the trial is gonna be, how many sets of interrogatories each parties get, when should discovery end, when should discovery begin, stuff like that. All of it easy, man. Right now, you prosecuting your case. You prosecuting your causes of action. What a lot of people don't understand by this is you can, if you know how to plead your case, you can plead your case. You can sue these police officers with no evidence whatsoever other than your own testimony, and it can go to trial. It can go through discovery, go through trial, and all that. And you can get the evidence later that you need. You don't have to prove anything right now. You just have to make allegations that tend. Let me rephrase that. You just have to make these allegations that that they violated your rights. That's really all you're doing. You make the allegation saying they violated your rights, and then you get discovery to see if your rights were violated, to prove that your rights were violated, so to speak. That's all you're doing. It just so happened. I'm gonna have to see what he's talking about. I ain't gonna be on here much longer, y'all. I gotta go. They waiting on me. There's a debt in the name of the citizen. You don't accept the debt and create a traverse by fighting it, the ticket. That leaves the books unbalanced. A ticket is a debt that can be securitized. Damn. I wish I can talk to you, SG, because I know that was a lot to type. I'm still trying to understand it. I'm a little lost. I ain't gonna even lie. That leaves the books unbalanced. So what would happen, like when the traffic ticket, when they file it, and they file a traffic ticket against you or whatever, and you beat the traffic ticket? Does that set off? Does it count as a set off? And to the extent to where it balances the books out? The appellate court is on the court case, not my part of it. I guess I need someone who is familiar with my case. I never been in front of this court. until the hearing happens. The ticket is a presumed debt. Okay, so the ticket is a presumed debt. Um, I'm still a little lost, man. I need to talk to somebody about it. I need to just do some research on it because I really want to know more about it. I do believe I'm 100% sure that there is no money. Everything is a negotiable instrument. Shit, a warrant is a negotiable instrument. Um, what was it? I think yeah, it was an arrest warrant or something like that in Alabama. If you look on a piece of paper, I think I put that in there for y'all to see on my channel on here. At the bottom of it in quotations, it says a worthless negotiable instrument. Let me see. It becomes a real debt when you lose. I don't know. I don't know, SG. I'm still a little confused, man. Still a little confused. Time it is. It ain't but 1:40. I thought it was later than that. Cash is debt. So the only way to truly pay is to set off or bill of exchange. I know what a set off is. To a certain extent, I know what a bill exchange is. I don't really study bills and notes, just to let y'all know. I do want to, but I don't really study them because I don't have the time right now. Most don't know how to do that, so the ticket never gets paid. I don't think it's hard. I really don't think it's hard. I think the confusion comes in my opinion, because they keep changing the words. That's what they're doing. They keep changing the damn words. Like when the average man or woman hears the term warrant, they think of warrant for an arrest. When shit, a warrant has so far that I know now two definitions, because it can be used to the extent that in the sense of somebody being arrested, and it could be used in the sense of it being a negotiable instrument, which is a check or something like that. Uh, so let me see. Most don't know how to do that, so the ticket never gets paid. So it gets monetized as a security along with the appearance bond. It gets monetized as a security. Okay, so okay, I think I get it. So in order for me to understand what you're saying, I need to go and read probably some federal statutes or some federal cases and see what the legal definition is for security. And I guess I would need to, after I find the definition for security, I would need to go and look up the elements of a security. And then I would compare those elements to that of a traffic ticket or something like that. Does that make sense? Is that something that you would recommend I do? If you're missing my responses, it's okay. You can just watch it. I'll put the video up. Don't worry about it, man. I'll put the video up. Hold on. Yeah, she did say something earlier. She says the appellate court is on the court case, not my part of it. I guess I'm not really sure I understand what you're saying right there. I need someone who's familiar with my case. I've never been in front of this court. Well, the appellate court, uh, the appellate court might not even be in the city that you're in. It might be in a whole nother 200-300 miles away or something like that. But then you're in DC, so It's probably there since you're in DC, so it's probably there. Creditors and their bonds. Okay, I need to read that then. Creditors and their bonds. I need to read that. All right. Well, look, y'all. If I don't get any more questions, I guess I go and log off. If I don't have to answer any more questions to help somebody, I'm gonna log off. But I'm trying to do this ebook series, y'all, to where I teach people how to sue the police, man. And I can't do it without y'all help, because once I start on the book, that's the only thing that I want to focus on, to be honest with you. I don't want to be worried about paying my bills and stuff. I don't want to be worried about none of that stuff. I just want to focus on this book and getting this information out to y'all. That's it. So I don't have enough people here. I'm not taking donations yet either. I've already told numerous people to just don't even send me anything yet, because I don't think we have enough people yet. But how it would go something like this. I'll have questions after I read the rules of evidence. Okay, that's cool, SG. So this is how the ebook series would go. So I'm gonna use the Seventh Circuit for an example. You are in Indiana, Illinois, or Wisconsin. All U.S. district courts, all of the appeals in those courts go to the Seventh Circuit. So I would need at least 200 people in either Illinois, Wisconsin, or Indiana to donate $15 to $20. Okay, once that happens, then I'll start on the 42 Section 1983 lawsuit for the Seventh Circuit. And in your ebook for the Seventh Circuit, I will only cite 11 circuit, I mean not 11th, Seventh Circuit cases, because you're gonna need to cite cases within your circuit to support your arguments. I'll have the statutes of limitations in there for every so-called state, and when you need to initiate your lawsuit. Some stuff I'm not just gonna. I don't know. I might put that in there. I don't know. Depends on if I think it's relevant or not. Right now, I don't think it's really relevant. And I'll have examples of causes of actions in there. It'll be a sample complaint in there. There's going to be sample motions in there. It's going to be plenty of cases, plenty of definitions. The hell are they popping firecrackers? It's going to have everything you need to know. Yeah, you're right about that too, JR. You're right about that. What you need to find is cases that are relevant to your case or somewhat relevant to your case to a certain extent. They might not even need to be, sometimes they don't even need to be relevant if there's a holding in that case that would support why you believe you had a Monell claim against the city or something like that. That word relevant, they just throw it all around. Also, when we was on the phone, JR, I heard you use the word unreasonably. I'm proud of you, man. You're learning. Because they throw that word reasonable around every damn well. Reasonable, a reasonable person, a reasonable juror, a reasonable judge, a reasonable officer. They just throw it around every damn well, man. Peace God, can you file an affidavit of fact post-conviction and before appeal? Yeah. Hell yeah, you can. Yep. If you're going to do it before the appeal, you need to do it in the trial court. That's what you need to do. If you don't, it's going to. Anything that judge do in any court that you don't agree with, your ass need to object, or you need to file some type of affidavit or something and object, because you gonna there's a high chance that you're gonna lose in that trial court, especially if you're in a municipal court. Your ass is gonna lose. Ain't no record in there. You're gonna lose. I think they back there popping firecrackers. I got to go. Let me see. Can you repeat that about it? Trial court video lagged. Uh, yeah. Anything that you don't agree, anything that is occurring in the trial court that you don't agree with, that the judge is doing, your ass need to object as soon as you can. You need to object. Preferably, do it on the record and file your paperwork to where it's docketed and stuff like that. You need to object. I think my phone is going dead. Yeah, it is. Yeah, my phone going dead, y'all. So I got to go. Get back there popping firecrackers anyway. I definitely got to go because I got to go back here and watch them. So that'll be the end of this live, y'all. I'll try to do another one as soon as I can. Hopefully I answered as many questions as I could. Supreme Litigate is out. Peace.